So as I was scrolling this morning, drinking my coffee, eating my bagel, I stumbled across what I thought was an incel page. Some lonely YT man who is just, going from post to post, insulting women. So of course I commented, and it turned into a back and forth with me and who ended up turning out to be a very pretty YT woman. Now, we're not surprised because we know that the YT women are on the side of misogyny and red pill. They have internalized misogyny. And it was a pretty woman. I mean, she looked to be like in her 20s, but then I don't know, her skin was kind of old. Like her skin looked like she was in her 30s. She definitely had a lot more wrinkles than me. She had like a face full of makeup and filters, so it was hard to see if she was really pretty. But going through her posts, she looked like a pretty woman, and I want to talk about this. See, a lot of times you will see that pretty women are the biggest haters of women, because because what she posted about me was about narcissistic personalities. But if you go on to her creeper page, you will see that it's all selfies. So obviously, you're the narcissist. All your selfies are done in full hair and makeup. If you notice, I do all my stuff, no hair, no makeup, no nails, no fucking clothes, half the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in my bed, covered up, giving you my personal thoughts. But the reason that women do this, they are insecure. They don't like competition. So what they do, this is another form of pick-me. They are insecure about how great they are. They're great, but they don't like competition. They don't like any other woman to be even close to as great as they think they are. So what they do is they dedicate their time tearing down women that might give them a run for their money. So to me, they still fall under the same level as male-centered, misogynistic women, because you're still a friend to no woman. You're still an enemy to all women. And just because you are a pretty, and I'm not one to not give nobody their roses, even though your skin does look a lot older than your facial features do, I would say that, yeah, you've got beautiful blue eyes and, bright colored, pretty blonde hair. You are a typical YT woman, though. And, piercings all over your face and tattoos and different colored hair to give you some bells and whistles, to give you that extra sparkle. But, try posting some full body pictures while you're on there insulting me with no hair, no makeup, no bells and whistles, because you see, half the time I don't have on earrings, nails, nothing. I'm sure I still got you beat, and I'm old enough to be your mama. Get some self-esteem, sweetheart. You're embarrassing yourself.
Listen what a hater gotta say. I never give a broke bitch any time of day. You ugly when you jealous, bitch. Look at that face. I'm hot right now when you're not, okay? You big man, oh you big man. Imagine if I listen what a hater gotta say.
It's so crazy to me that there's people ridiculous enough in this world to say things to women like, that's why you don't got a man, or you're just sad because you don't got a man. You're angry because you don't got a man. And, men are like literally the easiest thing in the world to get. Like, if you can't get a man, and a woman even more can get a man, something's wrong with you. Sometimes I gotta ask this, like, did you even read that before you posted it? Are you okay? Cause, baby, getting a man is not a problem for me. No. It ain't even a problem for you.
I don't have an attitude problem. You have a problem with my attitude. And that's not my problem.
Oh my gosh, guys, I just had to pull over. I just figured out the beast and the mark of the beast and why they burned all the witches. Bro, they didn't just burn.
Hey y'all, welcome to The Naked Truth with your host Phoenix Rising. Today I want to talk about gold digging and how it's actually a necessity for women for survival. It shows the intelligence of women. It shows her self-value and her self-worth. See, a lot of these men that are going around talking about women are gold diggers and they act like it's a bad thing. These are the same men that are soul digging for the women. They're gold digging the women. They're using them for their bodies, their time, their energy, their love. They're leaving these women devalued. For every man you sleep with or even spend time with, society devalues you. So you're lowering a woman's worth every time she even hangs around you. But you want to talk about she's digging for gold. You go in her body and you compromise her body. Is her body not worth more than gold? You compromise her body. You compromise the value by just laying with it. If she gets pregnant, she has to either have a smortion and she'll be lowered in value because she'll be considered a schmurderer. Also, she could damage her body doing that permanently for life. If she continues on with the pregnant, you lower her value and the pregnancy destroys her body permanently. She goes through pain and suffering through labor and delivery. That you get is the second most painful thing that exists on this planet is to give birth to a child. You're not going to compensate her for that. She's going to have to go to court just to get the money for the child, not even the pain and suffering, the body damage, the mental health damage, the way that her value is lowered. Listen, a woman who gives herself away for free is less valuable than a 3 or 4. Nobody values her. She doesn't even value herself, okay? So if you're not a gold digger, you're a woman of low value. You're a woman of low self-worth. Men do not want a woman of low self-worth or low value. That's why these high-value men are with gold diggers, because they see that the woman sees the worth in herself. They know that they're about to dig on that woman's gold. You understand? If you're not putting yourself first, you're a woman of low value. We need to normalize gold digging. Stop having babies with these dusties, and now you got to go get dragged through the court just to get a couple dollars a month for child support. You're stealing diapers from Walmart because you chose a dusty instead of having a sense of self-value and self-worth. Value yourself. Gold digging is a good thing. If your daughters ain't gold digging, then expect to take care of your grandchildren on your own. And you'll be flipping the bill since you're teaching them that gold digging is so bad. I like to talk about is the monad for anybody who's in a search for God and they're really like trying to find the truth, because everything has been so, that's what the devil does. The devil mixes lies with truth. And so it confuses everybody and gets everybody ready to fight over things that they're not really clear of, right? So anybody that's on that path trying to sort through these pieces of the puzzle, I give them the monad first. And the monad, I like to look at it as the whole puzzle, every piece. But the way our brains are on this human level here on this realm, we're not able to understand it, conceive it. Like, it's not going to register with us. So if you look up the monad for yourself, you will find that they say the curse of the monad is when once you know what it is, you're not able to explain it to other people. You're not able to do you understand what I'm saying?